And first of all, on behalf of the West Indies Cricket Board, the sponsors Digicel and the teams themselves, I thank you all for your turnout today and your thousands here at the Queen's Park Oval, for your patience during the weather interruption and for waiting to see the West Indies complete their victory. The presentation party is Mr. Willie Rodriguez, the former Trinidad and Tobago and West Indies all-rounder who has adjudicated the man of the match. Mr. Derek Murray, another former Trinidad and Tobago and West Indies player who is the president of the Trinidad and Tobago Cricket Board, and Sasha Thompson, who is the managing director of Digicel Trinidad and Tobago. If I can now ask the captain of the Sri Lankan team, Mahela Jayawardena, to come forward. Well, Mahela, Queen's Park Oval last year was a happy hunting ground for you in the World Cup. You won all 3 matches here. Now you've come back this year, you've lost all 3.
Yeah, I mean, lost 2 games, but you can't predict the weather. Obviously, we batted thinking that we'll bat 50 overs, but in the middle, it interrupted a bit. We tried to accelerate, lost few wickets, and after that we couldn't get to bat. So you can't do much from that point onwards. We just tried our best to see whether we can, get West Indies all out before the target, but the middle order held it together and batted well.
You must have been hopeful when you got those 3 early wickets.
Yeah, I mean, the only way we could have won the game was by, bowling them out and picking up early wickets. It's always good. But couldn't get that initial breakthroughs and couldn't penetrate that lower middle order.
What are you going to do about Shivnarine Chandapal?
Well, nothing much. Probably bowls much straighter to him and, keep him quiet. We bowled well to him in the test matches. We've got but he's come back strongly, so we just need to make sure, be a bit more patient with him, try and keep him quiet.
You've come here with a young team, and a couple of your younger players have done really well, and this chap Mendes has excited everyone.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's a lot of positives for us from this tour. I mean, Kulasekar has bowled really well. Kapugedera came out well the other day, and Mendes is bowling pretty good. So there are a lot of good things we could take it from here, but then we made quite a bit of mistakes as well. We need to make sure, when you're playing international cricket, you need to be a bit more consistent.
You go on to St. Lucia now for the last of the one-day internationals. How important is that to you, even though you're down in the series?
Well, it's important. I mean, every game is very important for us, so we'll definitely be looking to, make sure that we leave West Indies with a win. Try and, get our all-round game together and give a good run for West Indies.
You're always welcome here in Trinidad and Tobago and throughout the Caribbean. It's really been good having you here, and all the best for the future. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sri Lankan captain, Mahela Jayawardena. And now if I can ask the West Indies captain, the triumphant captain, Chris Gale. Well, Chris, well done to you and your team, winning all 3 matches here at the Queen's Park Oval, the Test match and now 2 one-day internationals. But you must have been a little concerned when 3 wickets fell early on.
Well, first of all, let me say thank God for this opportunity again, and I have to give him thanks for everything. Yes, I was a bit scared losing 3 wickets there, but the likes of Chandapal and Samuel wasn't in a good nick, and he came today to the party, which is very good. So I have to give credit to all the guys the way they play.
Of course, Chandapal we've seen in such tremendous form in the 2 previous matches, and just repeating it here, but it must have been good for Marlon Samuels, who's gone through a bad patch since dominating in South Africa.
Yeah, but I haven't said that he had gone to a bad patch in South Africa. You still have to have the confidence in him. He showed the maturity out there today, but I haven't said that. I have to give credit to everyone who played a part today. And those who didn't play the game, they did play a part, and the management team. So you have to give credit to everyone. And, I'm happy for the situation right now. These things never happened before. Being 2-0 up, we're going to St. Lucia, basically won the series. So hopefully everyone can get an opportunity to play the game now. So we see what happens.
You mentioned that because you came here with a big squad. I know you're 2-0 up, so all those boys who didn't play can look forward to playing in St. Lucia. Yeah,
definitely. Even the coach might play a game, so we see what happens. But just tremendous. I want to thank the supporters again. It was tremendous. Can't complain. It was very good.
Well, Chris, congratulations to you and your team, and all the best.
Thanks a lot.
Captain of the West Indies team, Chris Gale. And now we come to the man of the match, who was chosen by Willie Rodriguez, the former Trinidad and Tobago and West Indies all-rounder, and he is chosen as the man of the match, Shivnarine Chandapal. Medal presented by Derek Murray, the president of the Trinidad